Hello, Mimi's here to read to you The Statue of Liberty by Lucille Recht P, illustrated by Jada Rowland. Hopefully I'm pronouncing those right. It is a book that's I Can Read book. Step 1 book, Random House, New York, and was written in 1995. Oh, that was a good year. A lady stands in New York Harbor. She is as tall as a skyscraper. She is called the Statue of Liberty. Amy tries to show you the pictures and the words so you can learn the words. Liberty means freedom. All over the world, people dreamed of coming to America to find freedom. People came by ship. The trip took many days. Men, women, and children were crowded together. They were tired, hungry, and scared. Suddenly, they saw the lady. They had reached America at last. Now they knew they were free. People cried for joy. See the people? The Statue of Liberty was a present from the people of France to the people of the United States. A Frenchman made the lady. His name was Frederick Bartholdi. He copied his mother's face for his statue. How beautiful she was. First, Frederick made a small statue, then a bigger one, then an even bigger one. At last, the last statue was so big it could not fit in his workshop. Look how big the toenail is. Wow. He had to make it in pieces. He made the right hand holding the torch. Then he made the head. Each finger was longer than a man. Each eye was as big as a child. Wow. Mimi was up inside the Statue of Liberty. I was inside her crown in 1986 maybe. Frederick needed lots of help. His helpers worked in a big room. Look at that. There's her face, her nose, and there's a guy sitting there working on her ear. He had lots of helpers, it says. They took the pieces outside and put them together. She was higher than all the buildings. Much higher. Where is she? See that? Crane? Wow. The people up there inside the rim of the torch, or whatever you call that. Workers took the statue apart. They packed it in 214 crates. I bet. Just the toes went in one crate, huh, kids? A ship carried it from France to New York. In America, the people were building a high pedestal for the lady to stand on. This is the pedestal. Pedestal is something that something goes up on. But they ran out of money. The work stopped. No one knew what to do. Joseph Pulitzer owned a newspaper. He had an idea. What was he going to do? Something with kids. Joseph said, "The statue needs a home. I will print the name of everyone who gives money to help." Thousands of people sent nickels and dimes. Children sent pennies. Soon there was enough money. See all the piles of the coins? It's a nice illustration. Now workers could finish the huge pedestal. They set the lady on top of it. A big French flag was draped over her face, because she came from France, right? On October 28, 1886, the people of New York had a parade to welcome her. That would have been something to be at, huh? 1886. A long time ago. The President of the United States made a speech. Frederick Bartholdi was excited. He raced up a staircase inside the statue. Up and up he went to the very top. So he came over from France for this, didn't he? He came all the way over across the Atlantic Ocean. Frederick looked down. A boy was waving a white handkerchief. It was a signal. Frederick pulled a rope and the flag fell. The flag that was covering her face. There was the lady. Hip, hip, hurrah. Cannons boomed. Boat whistles blew. People cheered. Look at all the flags of different countries. The excitement never ended. Today, more than 100 years later, the Statue of Liberty still welcomes people to America, the land of the free. There it is. I don't think they let people go up inside anymore. But back in the 80s, Mimi went all the way up, and I stood in her crown and looked out the window. I have a picture of myself somewhere.